Hey. And straight from the loading screen and into my heart, would you believe? Come one, come all, my dear sweet Netherlings. Look at these little jellies. Look at these little creatures. My delightful little creatures, my wonderful little jellies, each and every one of them. Come around. We are back at our old time slot again. Would you believe? I know. Can you feel it? Do you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Do you feel it? We're back. Ah, it feels good. It feels good to be back in the afternoon, the evening, the time that is the time. Oh, this is good. This is good. This feels good. It feels dapper. It feels well. It feels very, very, it has that tingle to it. Do you feel the tingle? Do you feel the tingle? Do you feel the tingle of something special? Would you believe we're back? Zanny, yippee! Hey, I know. Netherlings, yippee! Picks you up, goes mwah on your little jelly foreheads, plops you back down wherever you are, comfy, cozy. You know, wraps you in a little blanket burrito. Actually, no, it's hot. You don't need a blanket burrito. Gives you a little one of those. Gives you. Here you go. You know what? Here's my bottle of fizzy water from the refrigerator. I'll just give that to you so you can, like, gently, like, hug it, you know? I'll give you my cold bottle of water that I slowly drink, and then you can, like, hug it, and you can kind of be, like, the little, like, cool pack to keep it cool, but it'll also keep you cool, so you can, like, grab onto it and be like, you know? You're cute. No, I'm not. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, little jelly? What are you talking about, little jelly? What are you talking about, little jelly? I don't know what you're talking about. Can we drink it? Well, I mean, we could. It tastes like Sprite, but it doesn't have like... Okay. I found the best invention ever, by the way. Okay. Get this. You know how I'm on like my gym kick, right? Sometimes I get the craving for something sweet, right? Because, you know, it's a thing. I get the craving for something sweet. It's just the way the human brain is wired, right? And I'm an incubus, so henceforth my cravings for something sweet are even stronger. So as a result, I needed something that can get my sweet cravings, but also make me feel hydrated. I found this, like, what's it called? I found this, like, bottled water, like, not like a brand, but, like, I guess it's like it's one of those, like, grocery store brands. I don't want to say what grocery store, but, like, it's a grocery store brand, which is literally made to just be water with, like, no added sugar or calories or anything like that. But it's been designed to be sweet because it literally just uses, like, carbonated water and then, like, the citric acid, and it only uses, like, literally one artificial sweetener. That's it. It uses one artificial sweetener in it, which is the same one you use in, like, tea when you're, like, doing that. It's like it's Steviol or something like that, you know? And it literally just does that, but it tastes exactly like fucking Sprite. Oh, it tastes exactly like Sprite. Literally, it tastes the same as Sprite, but it doesn't have that, like, sugary, greasy thing to it. And I have been in love with it ever since I discovered it. So literally, I'm here, like, sipping the thing. Yeah, it's stevia. Yeah, exactly. It's that. So, like, I'm literally like, It tastes exactly like Sprite, but, like, it doesn't have the, like, the sugary stickiness to it. So I'm like, Give me some of that. Give me some of that. Also, the thing I mentioned last stream, I wanted to show it off to you guys, by the way. Tee. Hi, everyone. Danny, I lurked in the Potion Cross stream. I'll probably lurk now, too. Hey, it's all good. We got, like, a little bit of a story-driven thing. It's time for our little evening stream, would you believe? Time for some cozy hours. Tee. Let me ditch my jacket. It's hot. Oh, wait a sec. Let me slip this off. There we go. Oh, much better. Oh, there we go. And Ninifumi, thank you for the 4 months. Hi, Zander. Sending so much love for you. Hey, love right back as well. Love right back, my little jelly. He. Oh, goodness. But no, let me... Here's the thing, by the way, I mentioned last stream, in case any of you don't know, okay? It was the thing that was messaged to me by the traitor jelly. The jelly that hath betrayed the other jellies to the incubus. The jelly Traitoris Majoris, right? That has been provided to me, right? Check this shit out. Good Netherling. Who's a good Netherling? You're a good Netherling. Tee. Oh, goodness. There we go. Right? The pen sounded better. Oh, I have that here too. Don't worry, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I got you. I got you. I got you. It's right here. Here we go. Like I wouldn't have that with me as well. Like I was writing some notes while I was there. There you go. Good Netherling. Do it again, please. Please. This is a hate crime. But how? A jelly did it. How can it... Okay. But how could it be a hate crime if I loved doing it? I don't understand. Oh, goodness gracious me, bro. I don't understand this. I shouldn't find my own jokes that funny, but I do. Oh, I gotta stop finding my own jokes so funny. But the thing is, I'm like, the Netherlings have a similar sense of humor to me, at least a little bit, right? Right? So what? If I think something's funny, chances are the Netherlings might think it's a little bit funny as well. You know, I think sense of humor is really important. Teehee. But how did you guys spend your 2 hours away from me? Your 2 hours and 15 minutes away from me? Did you get up to much? Did you do much? Did you do things? What did I do? I made myself a wrap and then I dropped it. And then I looked at it really, really sadly because it landed a little bit too close to the trash can for me to like be able to say that it was that I could 3-second rule it. So I had to like throw the wrap away. And I was like, goodbye, my wrap. I like made it. Oh, it was good as well. Oh, I had that moment, right? Where like I made it on the counter. Oh, let me tell you, I made it good, all right? Cracked open a little can of sweet corn, right? Some flame grilled chicken, some like char grilled chicken, right? There, put the sweet corn with it, not like the whole can, but like half the can, right? And just so we could add a little flavor. Put some salad, right, with a little bit of with some lettuce, some cucumber, some red pepper, so like the little bell pepper, the tomato, right? And like I wrapped it nice and steadily, right? I did the thing, and I put it there, right? And I put it on the little plate on the side, and I was like, okay, now I'm gonna make myself a little drink, okay? Get some ice from the refrigerator, go over to the ice from the refrigerator, I make the drink, you know, and I have the drink, I could put the drink there, and I'm like, oh, let me just turn really quickly, because I realized my hips were, like, because I was like, oh, I need to step over, because I hadn't put my case away properly yet, because it was, like, still kind of half there, because I had a pile of laundry next to, like, my little thing, not, like in my little laundry basket, so I was like, let me step around, and my hip caught the plate and like jostled it, so it just like it went, and then the wrap hit the floor, and it was right next to the trash, and I was like, I can't justify that. That's too close to the trash can to be able to be like 3-second ruled. The Incubus took away my wrap. So I had to look at it, and I was like, that was the last of my salad. I had this moment of mourning, this intense sadness that overcame me, and I had to like pick it up, and I picked it up, you know, I picked it up, like, I held it like Tony Stark holds Peter Parker in the first Avengers Infinity War, you know, I was holding it gently, this poor little broken thing, and I was like, you would have tasted so good in my mouth, you would have tasted so good. And I was like, there was corn outwards on the floor. There were all these little corns, and they were the little corns. And I was like, oh, Zander Netherbrand, you folded me with your ASMR streams. Now I am just a flat jelly on the floor. Teehee. Just wait till... Okay, the streams are good. Personally, I like the videos just a tiny touch more because of the fact that I'm able to put more polish into them, but also immaculate taste as well. If you haven't started on the videos, be sure to get them in there. They are good. They are worthy. They are worth it, right? This is why the jelly ship is worth it, I'm telling you, right? I go out of my fucking way to make sure that anyone with the jelly ship gets like the extra meal, you know? Don't get me wrong. I try and do like at least 8 to 10 streams, 8 streams a week minimum, 14 at maximum because I'm a fucking psycho. But I did limit myself off of 14, so 12. 8 to 12 streams a week, right? To make sure my jellies are fed, plus extra food with the jelly ship as well. I try and make sure that it's like slid a little bit in there, you know? Because that way, you know, you get your buffet meal, and then behind the buffet meal, you can kind of, if you've got like the little jelly ship, you can also get like the little, I don't even know what to call it. What would you even call, like, what do you call a meal after a 12-course meal? 12? Yeah. So 12 streams a week is like the limit for what I've set myself to do. I have done 14 a few times, because you know, it's a thing. Dessert? Yeah, it's like an extra dessert. It's an extra dessert. You get like a little extra dessert. You get a second breakfast, an indulgence, okay? Think of it as like the extra dessert that gets folded lunch. Oh, goodness gracious me. You get like an extra dessert, you know? You get the gourmet kitchen, you know? I'm too full. Well, that's not the Netherling spirit. Okay, I'm too full. Jellies, we all know that I'm too full until I see something else that takes my eye at the buffet. Then then suddenly I'm hungry. I'm just hungry enough again. We know the rules, okay? We know it's I'm too full. But also, I could just like, but then again, like that little cider, like the extra ASMR, kind of looks kind of tasty. I'm too full. But also, like 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻 looks kind of good. Like maybe I could just have a little side plate of that, you know, just do that. I'm too full. But like collab wouldn't go amiss. I mean, come on. I mean, 𝓂𝓸𝓼𝓽. I mean, we could, yeah, that would be fun. We could, you know, just seeing him be cute with the boys, like that would be. I'm too full. It's adorable. Teehee. We all know that I'm full lasts about 5 to 10 minutes for jellies. It's true. Listen. It's I'm full, and then I take a rest day, and it's 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. We're starving. We haven't been fed for so long. Oh, you caught my attention with collabs with the boys. There we go. See? See the pivot. I'm too full. Collab. I'm too full. What was that? There's a vegetable bar? There's a veggie bar? It's the equivalent of that. Do we have different stomachs for different things? So we're never full? I kind of figure that, like, okay. The way I see it, right, is Netherlings are like little eldritch horror creatures, right? They're little abyssal creatures, right? They're horrors from beyond the understanding of everything, right? I like to think that when you guys, like, eat something, we don't know where it goes. No one does. I think it just goes into like an endless void, you know, that you're like all connected to. It's that thing where it's like you can eat whatever you want because, you know, your stomachs just lead to an endless void that, like, you know, goes on forever because you guys are part of the same realm as Okay, so get this. This is my theory. This is my game theory. I don't understand how Netherlings work, but think of it this way, right? The club exists within its own pocket dimension inside my little kind of inside my little crystal, right? So it exists inside its own little pocket dimension. So in theory, if we're talking in theory here, if the club exists inside its own pocket dimension, and the Netherlings are from that little pocket dimension inside, which is the sort of like rolling, unchecked like realm of like possibility and like things that could be, right? Then in theory, you guys eating stuff could just go into like fuel more of like the big emptiness of potential, you know, like it feeds more potential. So then, you know, what if like the whole space is just you know, you guys eat stuff and it keeps fueling the creation, you know, and you guys can chew through anything. That is the you know, give it enough time, you'll be like num 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 steal num 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 num. So we know things can eat. Yes, exactly, right? Exactly. We nom. You guys are little chewers. You're like num 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 num. Incubus face. Num num. Do we share one never-ending stomach, or do we all have separate ones? I like to think. Okay, this is me going into like my sci-fi brain, right? Because technically, it would be that you guys all are individuals, but the energy that is then produced by consuming things would go into this endless void, right? And then the endless void itself would be inherently part of the realm that we're in. So The idea is that the reason that, like, it's mukbang time, but the food is the world. Exactly. Well, that's the thing. That's why you guys were scary. That's why Crystal is like big, evil, scary thing. Because, like, think of it. You've got like reality piranhas inside, which is like you guys. You're like reality piranhas. It's like, oh, let them out and we'll just eat everything in the world and make something new from it. It's like, listen, they're like, you know, like, that would be rather scary. That would be rather scary, right? Wait, can we not eat the crystal? I mean, I assume I mean, I don't think you could break it with your teeth. So I think you guys would kind of just end up like sucking on it, kind of. You'd be like, just kind of chewing the side, right? It's that thing. Like up to, okay, Ben 10 mentioned, fucking goated. Do not eat the crystal. Would that be a paradox? Because then it would be, so I assume if you guys eat it, it just ends up like back on my coffee table or something, you know? Like, it's like that. If I lose something that's important, it ends up back on my coffee table. We can't eat the crystal, but we chewed on it a few times. And the furniture. And the furniture, honestly. Oh, goodness. Like a plague of locusts, but worse. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's why, like, you know, I'm just saying, like, you know, I'm just saying there's a reason demons like sealed away demon weapon of mass destruction, which is Netherlings. And from the pre-chat as well, Necroyasha, thank you for super. Boops, the Incubus. Boop. Boops you right back, darling. And Necroyasha, again, thank you, darling, for this. Sag, my first break was during your break. I hope we can pop in for a bit during my next break. I miss everyone already. Zanny, Jellies, Delco. See. You'll be okay, darling. Don't you worry. We're going to be here for at least a little while, so you're going to have a break at least when we're doing our thing. Or at least I hope so anyway. Tee. Can we suck on the crystal like a lollipop to their taste? I imagine that it's like TV static. You know, it's like licking a TV screen. Like an old TV screen. Like one of the CRT ones. I don't know if you ever licked a TV screen when you were younger. I did. Did you guys ever like lick the thing, like lick a TV screen, like and have your like have the little like static dancing on your tongue? It's that. Goodness. And Louis, rap story, so sad I doodled it. So fast. 07 rap. Louis, thank you. Thank you for the super, Louis. Thank you. R.I.P. my rap. I you know, my rap career didn't take off. No, I did make another one afterwards, but it was without salad. But I did use the last of the corn on it. So I was like, there, you know. Not a TV screen, but I have licked a game cartridge before. I'm not very smart. Was it a Nintendo one? Because the Nintendo ones are... The Nintendo ones cheat because they put the stuff in there for you to not lick them. Okay? They put, like, the chemical on it so that it tastes bad to you, so kids don't, like, swallow them. Which, like, not gonna lie, kind of cringe, Nintendo. Come on. Come on. Come on. What's the deal? What's the deal, Nintendo? Hey, wait a minute. Is that the cousins? Wait a minute. 𝓂𝓻! Hey, Ku. Wait, are we doing this again? Are we doing this dance again, Ku? Are we handing the kids back and forth again? Hey, you pupils. Get on in here. Get in here, pupils. Hey, what's up, Netherlings? Say hello to your cousins. Pupils, say hello to your cousins, the Netherlings. Say hi. Welcome on in, pupils. Hey, I hope you enjoyed Creature Kitchen with Ku. My days. I'm having such a throwback to me, like... I'm having such a throwback to raiding into Ku from doing Creature Kitchen, and now he's trading it to me doing Schrodinger's Cool from Creature Kitchen. This is just us passing you guys back and forth, I swear. The cousins came over to play. Hell yeah, they did. Welcome. Lamau, we're trading games. Literally, though. Ku, I'm gonna be so real. How fucking dare we have such similar tastes in games? How fucking dare we have such similar tastes in games? I swear. Okay? We just end up trading the things we like back and forth, and I'm like... You got two flavors. You got Grim Reaper and you got Incubus. Which one would you like? At this point, it's just us being like, yo, so what's on your plate this time? Birds of a feather? True. I was literally sat during your like Steam stream where you were going through like the announced games that was there the other night, because I was like trying to get to sleep while I was in Japan. I think I actually stopped by and said hi in chat, but like I was looking through and I was just like, how many of these is 𝓂 going to wish list that I've also wishlisted? And how many of the ones that he's going to find that I haven't already spotted am I going to like? It was literally like comparing dance cards. I was like, okay, who's going to find what and where's the overlap? I was like, this is a thing. Why not both? Listen, 𝓂 and I have co-oped on whatever before. We've done our thing. We've been cute together. All right, we've done our business. Oh goodness, you have to compare the lists. It really is. 𝓂's only like two friends who order different meals but trade half their meals to the other. I swear down. I swear, 𝓂 would be the friend that I let steal off my plate. Like, normally I'm one of those people. I don't know if the pupils are like the same. The Netherlings know this. I'm a Zanny doesn't share food type of person. I'm like, Zanny doesn't share food. If you ordered something, you eat the thing you ordered, okay? But like, you don't get any of mine. If you like the look of mine, you should have ordered mine, right? But I'm like, I have a very thin list of people that I'm like, okay, I'm willing to let them take food. I'm willing to share food with them. 𝓂 is on the list of individuals I would let borrow food off my plate. All right? Letting someone take your food is true love. But what if someone just wants to try it? So what? So what? So what? I didn't Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I just want to try. I didn't realize the table became a communist state in the time that I was looking away. Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, let me try some food off of your plate. No, I gambled. I gambled on what I was having, and it turned out delicious. I'm sorry, okay? Das 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, comrade. Our main course. Our main courses. No, okay? Sorry, buddy. No. Okay? No. Okay? No. Wait, okay, go the fuck back to Red Square. Fuck that noise. No. You're not getting anything off my plate. Our dinner, comrade. No. This is a meritocracy, okay? You want the food, you get the food. You choose the food. I'm glad. I like tapas, so I like buying one thing each for like 4 people and then sharing like a feast. Okay, tapas is great though, okay? Tapas is amazing. I love tapas. When I was in Barcelona studying, I would have tapas so often. I was like, this is great, you know? Like, that was good, because then you have it there, right? Russian national anthem intensifies, right? That's the thing. That's the thing, right? If the food is made specifically for sharing, okay, then that's good, because then you have a specific number, right? Don't get me started on share platters that have an uneven amount of food for the number of people that are there, okay? You tell me that we're splitting a share platter between like 2 people and there's like 3 onion rings or something like that. I'm going to be glowering at you the entire time. I'm going to be ready to engage in Mortal Kombat over that onion ring. Like, I don't know. Like, that we're going to need to turn... It's gonna be a major intercorporate negotiation there for like, if there's an uneven amount of things on a share platter, I will sit there and I'll be like so awkward. I'll be like, how do we address who gets the last onion ring? Do we just take it? Is it first come, first serve? Is there negotiation? If you get the onion ring, do I get the chicken nugget? What's the inherent value of an onion ring to a chicken nugget? Is a nugget worth more than an onion ring? In theory, would an onion ring have an intrinsic value that could surpass a nugget given the correct set of circumstances with dips and sauces? What's the inherent idea here, right? Oh, goodness gracious me. Lick the onion ring so they won't take it. Disgusting. And said again, thank you for the glizzy. Oh, goodness. You can just ask. Yeah, but that involves not being socially awkward. Yeah, but like, that involves adult level communication skills. And I'm gonna be so real, like, I need at least like 1 beer or 3 coffees to be able to be able to get to that point. So like, okay, so I did like the last round of Checky signings. So for those of you who don't know, FSP like sells Checkies on their merch store, right? We also have some BL merch with me and Ash going right now, where we're like naked in bed together. But like, we do Checkies, right? And people can like order them, and we sign like a certain number, and then they're put out randomly. It's kind of like the Pokemon cards, where you'll get like random ass, and you'll get like a signed one every once in a while, right? So I had to sit my ass down and do the Checky signing, right? But the thing is, the more Checkies people order, the more signed ones there are. So there's got to be like a ratio, right? So I sat my bitch ass down. And like I had like 600 and something Checkies to sign total for like the last like 4 merch runs or something like that, right? Because we do them all at once. We sit down, we do them all at once for like half the year. I had about 6 months worth of like Checkies to sign, right? So there were about 600 Checkies to sign, maybe like 500 and something, right? And I remember sitting there and thinking, it's like 2 p.m. in the afternoon. I have to sign my name like 600 times on these things, right? I'm going to get a beer. So I go down to the Conbini and I get myself one of those like lemon liqueur beers, right? And I get like a couple of lemon sours, right? And then... So then I'm like there, and like the Dark Overlords are like walking around, and I'm just opening beers in the corner, and I'm like drinking beers in the corner, and I'm like steadily getting a little bit faded. I haven't eaten yet. I'm like a tiny bit faded, and I'm like in the corner, and like one of the Manesans kind of sees me, and they're like, sees me drinking a beer while signing Checkies at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I'm like, and they're like, Zanny? And I'm like, no one said I couldn't. Like, does Diamane know? And I'm like, why does Diamane need to know? No one said I couldn't. And they're like, and they just kind of look at me, they're like, and then they just walk off and leave me to do it. Oh my goodness. So I want you guys to know that some of the Checkies that have been signed, I was like fucking wasted while I was doing them. I was like, listen here, I know I'm a contractor. Long as I get the job done, I'm good. Doesn't matter what state I'm in, long as the job gets done, I've fulfilled my part of the bargain. Oh goodness, someone signed by a drunk Zanny. They all look good, by the way. I do actually hold myself to a professional standard, would you believe? But I was like, if you want me to sign like 600, I'm needing a drink. Wait, so do they all come? Okay, so like pretty much when you order the Checkies, there's a chance that one will be signed. If it has been signed, it's been signed by hand. Every single like signed Checkie has been signed by hand. So like every single one, right? Like so it was that it's pretty fire. It's pretty. So if you do get one that's like signed in purple or gold or something, that is like by me. That like I did do it by hand. So tee-hee. Yeah. So if you get a signed one, it is signed by hand. None of them are like mass printed. I wouldn't have even gone in for a mass printed thing. I don't like mass printed things. I don't know. It seems silly, but like if I'm doing something, I like the idea that it's actually done at a high quality and that it's actually like, you know, done by me, you know? One time I ordered for me, my friend pulled three of yours, 1 gold signed. Oh, nice. Nice. No, it's always really fun to kind of like do the signing. I find it weirdly therapeutic. Like I put my headphones in, I keep my head down, I have some drinks, I just sign all of the things. It's just pretty chill. It's pretty chill, you know? Like, I will say the fact that it took like 5 hours for us to get, or no, like 4 hours for us to get them all done, it was kind of crazy. But also like my days. I did say to management, like, because... Okay, so here's the Maybe I'm going to be a reminiscing little nerd, right? Forgive me for being a reminiscing little nerd in front of you pupils. Netherlings are used to this. But I remember when FSP first started, right? I remember when FSP very, very first started, right? I had to sign, I think it was 60 checkies, right? 60. And that was like for like the first ever like checky merch run that we did. I had to sign like, I think it was like 60 or like 70 something. But like, I remember that, okay? And the fact that like, it's gone from people wanting to get the little like photo cards and stuff like that like in the space of 2.5 years, it's gone from signing like 62 to signing 600 and something is kind of like insane. It's kind of insane, you know? Because now you get to sit there and be like, damn, people actually want these. Like, it feels like something that like is like gently grown, you know? Tenfold crazy Dio, right? And I don't know. I think that's something that like I'm weirdly proud of, because obviously, you know, yeah, sure, it's from like 6 months of like people wanting the things, and yeah, sure, it's you know, it's not something that like is like this huge like profitable thing. It's something that's like a fun little like tee-hee for people. But like, you know, the fact that it started off with like literally like maybe like mid to high double digits, and now it's like triple digits of like signing stuff, and it's like, hey, you know, like they have to book out an entire afternoon. It's very cute. That's why I find it so difficult to believe when people say like, oh, VTubing's dying, you know, I'm like, oh, wait, I didn't do the voice.
Oh, VTubing's dying. It's kind of a dying thing right now. Like, it's sort of like running off of the deep end. You see, VTubing's like inherently dying, so like the big problem is that there's nothing really for people to like want to do with VTubing. Like, it's a dying industry, and you know, no one's really gonna want it. And yeah,
I think some parts are dying. Yeah, sure. I think it's the same thing again, right? A river can get thinner, but it can get deeper at the same time, right? And like, it's kind of insane because like, Zaddy with the 600 checkies dying where? Like, don't get me wrong, there are some parts that are contracting, right? But I think there are just as many parts that are expanding at the same time. And I think as well that like new alternatives, and the industry is always going to go in a different way. In fact, I actually think that if parts of the industry weren't contracting, that would actually be a worse sign, in my opinion, because inherently, okay, sorry, Netherlings, you're about to hear me my business background. Sorry, I'm not apologizing. Fuck you all. Okay, I love you. You're gonna hear my business background. Inherently, parts of an industry need to actually be able to die away so that other parts can flourish, right? And if some parts of that industry are inherently flourishing, then you can't have it all going always at the same time. Now, is it going to evolve? Yes, but inherently, if parts are dying, other parts are blooming, that's just progress. If it's stagnated, expanding outwards constantly, then it would eventually rubber band back inwards, and it would actually, like, be a whole thing. It's the reason why you see it all the time, that, like, mass economic growth by, like, a huge amount by, like, any nation is usually followed by a depression afterwards, because of the fact that what happens is it goes outwards and then it snaps back inwards, right? Whereas because there are parts that are getting smaller, withering away, it's the same with like a rose bush, where you've got to prune the roses so that they can come back and flourish brighter next year, right? Now, there are going to be parts that change, there are going to be parts that don't become viable anymore, or maybe things differ with like technology and stuff, but inherently, I think the idea of like dying is a doomer narrative that gets pushed by a lot of people who maybe aren't happy with the things that are kind of falling away and are getting replaced with like different things, you know? That's what I think. If you know, anyway, and sorry, cool, thank you for this. Thank you, darling. I took a nap. I was so tired, and I just finished showering. Tee, what's your dinner tonight? I'm skipping dinner tonight, I believe. I think I've already eaten. What have I eaten today? I've had wrap, yogurt, wrap. I think I've already eaten. I think so. Let me, because it's a rest day, because I'm getting back from the gym. So like, I'm doing the thing, right? So tea my hecking he's. Tea my hecking he's. I think I'm skipping dinner tonight because of the fact that today's a rest day at the gym. So I'm trying to like shift. Well, actually, no. I could probably. Had I hit my protein bed? I might either make myself a chicken casserole or I might skip the hunter. You didn't hear that last part. Tee. I have a business degree, and this stuff is just as interesting to me as other subjects. Right? Okay. You're gonna love me then. I worked at Netherbrand's accountancy business when I was a kiddo. So during the summers to make like my pocket money, I used to sit there and I used to do accounting. So there was a time where like someone's taxes might have been calculated by like a 14-year-old demon who was just sat there trying to put away his coins so that he could afford the latest demon game for the Demon Box 360, you know? So I'd be like, you know, so that was like cute as hell. I was like, you know, this is how fraud works. Like, imagine like little Zanny, like fucking 14-year-old moody teenager with his stupid long blonde hair, like half over his face, you know, like his busted ass little like frowny face and everything, you know, doing his thing, being like, these are the taxes you can claim. These are tax breaks you're allowed to claim. Cute, right? With like a stupidly small wing and like his little short tail, just being like, I'm doing the thing, right? I still remember. Okay. I feel like you always remember like the stuff that you I feel that I spent years delivering newspapers to save up for my first ever iPod Touch, right? So I still remember exactly what the first thing I got with my like allowance was when I was a kid. And I was underage to buy it, right? And I knew I was underage to buy it, but I figured that I could get away with it. And it's a game I've mentioned on stream before as well. But it was a video game that was rated far too old for me. But I walked into the Underworld store, some sort of place where you'd like stop for games, and I walked in underage. All the bluster in the world, my little crumpled up note in my pocket for like, what was it? I had one, I still remember it so vividly. I had one 10 demon dollar note and like 4 coins for 14 pounds exactly. We share our currency with the UK because the Underworld is located next to the UK. If you look at the history books, you understand why that makes sense. Anyway, so I go in there, and obviously it's a store assistant that's just so done. He's like, he's doing his thing. He's like, right, whatever, mate. Sure. So I like walk over, and I take my game. That's definitely, I'm definitely 18, by the way. I'm definitely 18. This little thing with floppy hair and his stupid little look is definitely 18, right? So I walk up there and I put it on the counter, and I'm like, this please. And he just looks at it, looks at me, and goes, yeah, all right. And then puts it in the bag, and I like put in the little coins, and the fact that I'm paying with coins as well. Back when no one cared what your ID was. Back when you didn't get asked for your ID, your card that tracks, right? Bruh. Me as the store clerk, right? Just being like, I can't be asked to deal with this. Bro was like, I'll get paid enough. Right, literally. He was like, I don't want to deal with this. This ain't the one, chief. I'd rather be home watching VTubers. Actually, this was like, that was way back. Oh, goodness gracious me. But yeah, I remember, did that. The cashier was probably only 17 himself, right? Although, it was those game stores where, like, I used to think the people who worked in them were so cool. There were 2 stores that, like, that I thought were really, really cool when I was younger. And then and the people who worked in them were like the coolest people ever, which was like game stores, because like all of the guys had like piercings and like long hair, and they got to be like around video games all day, and I thought they were really cool. And you're not allowed to judge me for this. You're not allowed to judge me for this, chat. Okay? Nether pals, you're not allowed to judge me. The people who worked at Hot Topic. I used to think that like the people who worked at Hot Topic were like the coolest people ever. I used to think they were like so cool, right? It was like, I get it, see? I knew. Like, because the guys would be there and they'd be like with their like long pants with their little belt straps on them and everything, and like they'd be behind the cashiers and stuff. And then the girls there as well, they looked like the girls out of the Green Day music videos, and they had the demeanor to them, and I was like, these oh my god, did that influence my taste as I grew up? Oh my god, did Top Topic influence what? Oh god. I'm making unfortunate discoveries about myself. Oh no. Oh, let's run that back before we go any deeper. No one's getting... No, I don't... Zanny's into goth girls noted. Goth girls, goth guys, goth... Just the sphere, the fashion, right? The like alt gothy kind of fashion. I never moved on from. I still think it's cool as fuck to this day. Like, I still think it's awesome. I'm like, huh. Very cool, very cool. He likes the alt/emo. Yes. Yes. I used to think Green Day was like the coolest thing in the world. I like when I first got to the human world, I thought Green Day was like the coolest thing in existence. I was like, oh, this is so awesome. This is never gonna die. This is amazing, right? Like, oh, it was great. I was like, oh wow, like this is like the whole Jesus of Suburbia thing. I was like, oh, look at that. I loved it. It was like, ooh, blew me away. Then as I got a little bit older, I was like, okay, it's kind of lingering. It's kind of the thing. Emo looks like it's coming back into fashion in the last couple of years, which is the best thing. The fact that like SoundCloud had its emo phase, and the SoundCloud emo phase then caused a renaissance of like emo fashion, is something I'm so happy about. I will never be able to turn around and thank SoundCloud enough for what it gave us. American Idiot was an iconic album. I know, right? Like, honestly, it was so iconic, Green Day spent the next 20 years trying to do it again. Like, they literally spent the next, like, 20 years just doing, like, not American Idiot. They spent the next 20 years making albums that were almost American Idiot. Not quite American Idiot. Kind of American Idiot. Sort of American Idiot. Kind of, sort of inspired by that. Please kind of consider it the same thing. Sort of. We're scared to move on from American Idiot. Like, it was, like, don't get me wrong, they spent like 20 years doing it. They've had some hits since then. But now it's just like, okay, we get it. I like The Offspring more than Green Day. See, I never got into The Offspring, but like, oh, Green Day, great. Loved it. Oh Christ, the album was released before the year I was... What? Wait, no, sit right there, little jelly. No. Release date. ...2004? I'm gonna be so real. This feels like it fell into that moment. I don't know if anyone remembers. There was a time ago I thought someone in chat was a child because they didn't know what a Nintendo DS was. And they were a grown adult. And I died a little inside. Oh, God. It was like, no, I'm an adult. I'm like, you don't know what a Nintendo DS is? What do you mean? That hurt my soul. I didn't mean to carbon date you guys. Oh, God. It's fine. It's fine. Incubi don't age like normal humans do. Like, we kind of just... I think I've explained it before. We kind of, like, age very, very slowly. I'm only 129. Like, next year's my 130th, would you believe? I'm only 129. We kind of go on from 129. Or we kind of go on from, like, you know, our hundreds. We age quite slowly. We go on until we kind of hit our mid sort of, like, 3, 4, 500s. We sort of start hitting, like, DILF age around then. Depending on, you know, a variety of factors. And from there, we then sort of, like, once we hit, like, the DILF phase, we start kind of rubber banding back after that towards, like, being on the younger side again, you know? Sort of back into our prime. So we go DILF, and then we snap back into our prime, as it were. It's like aging forward and then aging backward, and then it sort of just stays about there. That's the way it goes. So there is going to be a DILF arc at some point. DILF Zanny. I've always said if I make it to 5 years as a VTuber, I'll do a DILF. I'll do a DILF 0.0. My 5.0, if I make it to like 5 years as a VTuber, I'll do DILF Zander. Because like, fuck, man, like, it's gonna be a thing, you know. Wait, so that means if you get an older model, it'll be a time skip. Yeah, we'll do a little time skip. It'll be cute. I'll do a time skip there. I'll do a time skip, you know. I'm sure I could find something to spend a couple hundred years on, you know. Oh, goodness. I can't wait for OG-san Zanny. So that's why 𝓱𝓸𝓼 comes after that. That is true. No, literally exactly. I want to do like snap forward to like DILF Zanny, and then like snap back to like 𝓱𝓸𝓼. That's what I want. Because then like if I make it like 6 years, then I can just be sort of kicking my feet and being like, hey, and just have like a little 𝓱𝓸𝓼. Plus, I thought it would be really cute if like, okay, I had the idea, right? Because there's no reason I couldn't technically be both at the same time, right? Because of the shape-shifting stuff. So imagine, like, DILF Zanny, but then 𝓱𝓸𝓼 is, like, set to be sat on his shoulder. So I get, like, buff DILF Zanny, and then you get 𝓱𝓸𝓼 sat on his shoulder, and I'm like, well, it's still the same me. I'm just shape-shifting. They're both the same thing. They're both the same me. It's just us at the same time, you know? Right? You're gonna pull a Black Butler? My days. Sebastian, help me. I'm so old there were 2 Germanys. Oh no. Oh no. No. Oh, goodness gracious me. And of course, Yofi, what's up, Yofi? Good to see you again. I gotta go now and head out with friends. So I'll join VOD Gang at hopefully not hungover breakfast. Have a good stream, Zanny and Netherlings. Hey, cheers to you. Cheers to you. Have a good time with friends. Don't drink too much, but if you do, make sure to get electrolytes the next morning, okay? So that means when you're on the way home, buy yourself like a Lucasade or something like that, or one of those like a little sports drink or something, okay? The electrolytes mean that you'll get over the hangover quicker. That's my little bit of advice, all right? Tee-hee. When you're heading home, get yourself a sports drink for the next morning to rehydrate. Wait, sorry to ask, but Nintendo DS was the digital service thing, right? It was the handheld console. It was the successor to the Game Boy. The Game Boy Color, to be precise. Because you had the original Game Boy, and then you had the Game Boy Color, and then you had the Game Boy SP, I believe, and then you got the Nintendo DS, and oh no, the Game Boy Advance. Sorry, not the Game Boy Advance. The Game Boy Color, and then the Game Boy Advance, and then you use the Nintendo. Like, it was one of the first handheld... Well, I think it might have been one of the... Or was the first handheld console that had, like, online multiplayer. And you could download titles off of the Nintendo eShop. There was 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, which you could do. And lots of people used 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. And... Excuse me, Netherpals. I just need to go fix myself a Drano Martini real quick. My days. I have a DS with a modified cartridge. Action Replay. I don't know if anyone else had Action Replay, but I had Action Replay on that. That was a thing. How has that been around? What do you mean the internet? You mean online multiplayer? Like... You mean online multiplayer? The internet? No, THC. Okay. I thought you were asking like, oh, so the internet was around back then? I was like, yes, the internet was around back then. Oh, God. I used to go on AOL Instant Messenger, and I tell strangers on AOL Messenger my name, my age, my sex, and my location, and I'd give them the exact town I was in, and sometimes they would ask where I lived, and I'd tell them exactly where I lived, and I would have lots of conversations on AOL Instant Messenger with lots of people, and Lil Zanny thought they were his friends, because sometimes he'd meet them in Club Penguin, and they'd tell him to go to go to AOL Instant Messenger off of Club Penguin, and then he'd converse with them, and he would talk with the strangers on AOL Instant Messenger, and one of the really friendly ones on Club Penguin taught him how to make an account on there, and then he would do AOL Instant Messenger, and he'd chat with them, and they'd ask him stuff like, where he lived, what he was doing, like, what year he was in school, how school was going. They would ask him, all of the stuff that you ask when you're making friends on AOL Instant Messenger, And Connie House Flipper's assistant, thank you for the soul plot. Help! Oh no. Oh no. DS is for the youngsters. Damn. Unless you ran the Commodore 64 Game and Watch, man. Listen. You gotta be like between the Commodore 64. Commodore 64 like bangs, right? But I will turn around and I'll be like, I would say if you want to go like classic Sega Dreamcast or Mega Drive, depending on like your location. If you had like a Sega Dreamcast, you're like old, okay? I remember that one. I remember the Sega Dreamcast. Dreamcast was ahead of its time. I still remember I had Sonic and Knuckles on the Dreamcast. Oh, I thought, bruh, I ain't gonna lie, deadass. I thought we were in the space age of technology. I came to the human world. I thought we were in the space age of technology when you could take Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Okay. I don't know if you guys know this. So, you had the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 game, or maybe it was 3, right? But you could take the cartridge for the Sega Mega Drive, and you could plug it in to the Sega Mega Drive, right? But, here's the bit where it gets fucking crazy, right? There was like a hidden bit at the back of the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 or 3 or something like that, right? Where if you put your fingers in, you could pop the spine of the case off, right? So the back of the actual game cartridge and take it off, right? And there was a slot in there. And if you took the Sonic and Knuckles game, you could plug it in to the back of Sonic 3, right? You could plug one cartridge into another cartridge. And if you plug the two cartridges in together, one into the other, like a little cartridge human centipede, it let you play through the game as Knuckles. And I thought that was the space age of technology. I was like, ooh, we are never getting higher than this. This is like, oh, this is peak. This is as far as it's gonna go. Like, oh, nothing after that. Like, that was where I thought technology had hit the max. I thought humans had done everything that could be done. Microchips and shit, fuck that noise, right? Like, I was, because like that was the time where like you were seeing crazy shit on the news, like because you got the Sega Mega Drive and that was at the same time as like the PS1 and everything. And then when the PS2 came out and all those like governments overseas started mass buying PS2s because it turned out that you could take the cartridge from the PS2, the circuitry from the PS2, and you could use it for like laser guided missile systems or some shit. I was like, yo, this is technology's so cool. This is like the greatest. My days, right? Like it was a thing. I never heard about this information. Okay. Let me make sure that I'm telling you. Let me see if I can like what would it even so sees because like it was the thing, or was it PS3s? I thought it was PS2s. What was it? Play I don't even know. Let me find the right story for this. PlayStation microchip purchase overseas. It was something like they thought the microchips the was being shipped internationally could be used for like supercomputers on like missiles and motherboards and shit. And like it was PS3s. That was right. Okay. But like I was like, this technology's so cool. We got munitions chips in toys. I was like, son of a bitch, we've got munitions chips in toys. This is peak. It's like that movie, Small Soldiers. Small Soldiers, but real life. Yes. What? God, yeah. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. It was like that. It was like we got munitions chips in toys. We got, hey, like this is peak. Oh, you are getting some of my absolutely cursed behavior, but you know what? It's fun. So my he's. My he's are getting absolutely teed. They used the crappy €20 controller I had in my drawer to, oh my days, to the sub they floated like the Titanic. Oh god, I remember that as well. Okay, but jellies, I've been yapping on for an hour. What do you guys say we pop open a little bit of Schrodinger's Call, my little jellies? What do you guys say, my little creatures, my delightful little beasts? What do you guys say? I have been wanting to play Schrodinger's Call for quite a while, and then I saw Koo beat me to it. That fuck. And then I saw that son of a bitch beat me to it. And I was like, well, now I need to play Schrodinger's Call. How dare... Oh, how dare he? I was like, how dare he beat me to this? There was a game today. Listen. That hour passed super fast. It's so true. Listen, I was just losing my mind a little bit. You know how it goes, okay? Just a little bit of Incubus insanity. So what do you guys say we slide on over, do some Schrodinger's Call, and ask ourselves the question, who would we call at the end of the world? All right, jellies. Head on over, and let's go yata my yeet. Ooh. Oh, hello. Oh. The helly, my jelly? Oh, we're gameplay wait, what? Yo. All right, just drop me straight in, why don't you? Hello, VOD gang, in case you're stopping by. Lovely to see you. Welcome. Teehee. Let's go. Welcome to Schrodinger's Call, a game that I've been wanting to play for a hecking long time. I mean, look at this. Immediately, like, the art style just seems so goated. It feels reminiscent of some of the other games like that we've played. It's a heckin' championship thing. 1 hour pre-game gatsu get. I know you guys like your yap time. I normally don't do too much yap time in my second stream of the day, but what can I say? I've been enjoying talking to you guys a lot. Hi. Get on in here. All right, jellies. Welcome on in. Get ready. Who would you call at the end of the world? Well, let's find out. Before I do anything, let me check the settings. It's fine, there are no settings. New game. Health and safety warning. Please be aware that this game contains flashing lights and strong visual effects. Bruh. Watch the game hit us with the fucking Pokemon Porygon episode from like season 1 as soon as it starts. No. For the best experience, we recommend playing with earphones or headphones, allowing you to enjoy a deeper sense of immersion. I hear noises from afar. Darkness surrounds me, stretching on without end. Past and future feel meaningless here, as if time has come to a standstill. Where am I? I can't remember anything. There we go. Nothing at all? But of course, that's because you lost all your memories. Who? Did someone speak to me just now? Ah, good to know your ears are working properly. You'll need them for the spirits who wish to talk to you, waiting on the phone. After all, you are the world's last confidant. That is why you must speak with them and save their souls. What are you talking about? You are the only one who can save them. After all, you are... Wait, what is this place? It's so dark, am I? Dead? Yo! Am I already dead? This is the fucking strong start. My days! Strong start. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, who gave these devs the right? Who gave them the right to do something this fancy? Indeed, you are already dead. No. Perhaps that's not quite right. You exist in a state of limbo. A superposition of life and death. Do you understand what that means? Not a clue. Well, I expected as much. You needn't force yourself now. It's only natural your mind would be hazy right now. Just remember, you have but one duty. Save the spirits stranded in limbo via phone. Now go forth and save those in need. Oh. Who are you? Okay, so how do we feel about that exceedingly powerful start to the game? I mean, that was insane, right? Who am I, you ask? Do you really wish to know? If so, I will gladly oblige. But first things first. Answer the phone. Only then shall I tell you my name. Good. Just like that. You needn't hesitate. There's nothing to fear. Oh dear. One moment of hesitation,
And they've already hung up on you.
I didn't expect cinema. I expected cutesy little visual novel. For those who don't know, I'm going into this completely blind, by the way. I stuck my head in on 𝓂𝓻 and was like, teehee, love you, mwah, on one of his streams, but I have stayed completely blind to this. I expected cutesy visual novel about what do you really care about at the end of the world. I didn't expect Evangelion-level visuals and brains exploding and my mind being taken by, like, Sundance Film Festival taking peyote in the middle of Burning Man. My days.
You kept them waiting too long. No wonder they gave up. Hello? Are you there?
Do you hear me? The cat? Hola, gatito.
I'm talking to you, Mary.
Mary?
Is that my name? Indeed it is. It's what everyone calls you. Mary is without a doubt your name. Although even that doesn't seem to be ringing any bells. You really don't remember anything, do you? No matter. Mary, keep a close eye on this phone. Everyone on the other end is counting on you to answer. They all want to talk to you very much. And that is why you must begin. Or so I say. You have no idea what I speak of, do you?
I do. I do. Heck you, cat. I'm in control. Yes, I know what to do, I think.
Mary, you needn't lie to me. I know you don't know.
Damn it.
You are the world's last confidant.
The world's last?
Wait. I don't understand. What do you mean the world's last? I can't remember anything. This is all so confusing.
So I'm thinking that we must be, when someone dies, the last call that they get to try and settle and make their peace with death, or like the end of their existence. I'm guessing that we're the last call for them to reflect on their life and try and get anything off their chest they need to. Like, confidant implies that we're the last stop, right? The world's last, as opposed to not us being the one that is the last one left, but as in we are the last stop for the world. That's what I'm guessing.
Do not fret. I am certain your lost memories will return in time. Besides, we have more important matters to discuss. Come now. Listen closely. Do you hear that, Mary? Those sounds.
Are those bodies? Netherlings, am I getting Evangelioned? Netherlings, if I get Evangelioned, then... Netherlings, if I get Evangelion, please forgive me if I try and choke you while you're on a beach. Please, please. Don't be my Oscar.
Those are the voices of the lost souls. Shrieking, crying out with regret. Endless wails filled with grief and indescribable suffering. They all blame themselves for everything, each and every one of them. Tell me, Mary, can you hear them?
I think I hear something.
Yes, as you should. Those voices are saying, we don't want to die. We still have so much to live for. We must live on.
They have yet to acknowledge the apocalypse and are suffering because of it. Apocalypse? Indeed. There was an apocalypse. No, perhaps I should say there will be an apocalypse. There's going to be an apocalypse? When? In 21 nanoseconds. Yes, everyone will die in 21 nanoseconds. Or you could say, they are still alive for 21 more nanoseconds. Mary, can you comprehend how long 21 nanoseconds is? Or rather, how short? So the world's over. Good. Alright. You make the cat sound so morally ambiguous. I love my VA Kavioshi. Hey, gotta make sure that you guys get some type of food. This is what's being served in the VA section of the buffet this week. A nanosecond is a mere 1/1000th of a second. It's so short that you don't even have time to think of your loved ones before you perish. This world can no longer be described as either dead or alive. Only both. A world trapped between two concepts where its people can neither reunite with their loved ones in life nor be grieved by their loved ones in death. I'm sorry, I really don't follow. What in the world happened? And why am I here? What happened to me? Mary, it's only natural that you cannot grasp the full picture at this point. We must first restore your memories and those of the world, one step at a time. And for your first step, why not begin by answering the phone? What's the point of that? I'll say it once more. You are the world's last confidant. But what does that even... Now pick up the phone and place it to your ear. Hello? I feel something unsettling coming from the phone. What should I do now? Listen to them, Mary. Very, very closely. What do you... I am trying to play the cat to the best of my abilities. But the cat feels so otherworldly. I'm trying to... Was that a face? Is that a face? What the hell, my jelly? Is that a face? Wait. If I strain my ears, I can sense a presence on the other side. And not just one, I hear many of them breathing. What should I do? Wait in silence. Nothing, but I can feel the presence growing stronger. The heli by jelly is so funny. Tee. It's become part of my lexicon. Mary, you cannot begin without saying the magic word. There's a magic word? Oh dear. Have you forgotten that as well? Fret not. It's simple. It's what everyone says when answering the phone. Hello? Oh, good lord! Hello? Is that you, Mary? I hear countless voices, all talking over each other. Who are these people?
Everyone has some unfinished business to resolve before they die. And now, we've finally gotten through to someone who can help. To you.
Unfinished business? Who are you people?
We know, Mary. Life was always a cruel mistress to you. However, the convictions you held allowed you to become the world's last confidant.
Okay, quick aside. Do you know what the visuals remind me of so heavy? Metaphor Refantasio. I love this. The visuals are like a hybrid of Evangelion and Metaphor Refantasio. It's like the two had a baby and it was raised by a visual novel. You guys see what I'm bumping with that? Like, I don't know. I think not gonna lie, that's so spot on, right? I'm not even gonna lie. Fantastic visuals. Like, I know this is the second time I've called it out, but these visuals are phenomenal. I have not seen visuals this strong. I don't know. I can't recall anything where I've seen a visual style this strong in years. Literal years. It is incredible.
To live on your own, or die for another. Which was your conviction?
What are you talking about? Convictions? I never...
Mary, answer them. Just speak from your heart. That's all you need to do.
I don't remember. I don't remember. But I don't remember.
No, Mary. If you cannot remember, then simply say what you feel now.
What? What's that supposed to mean?
Come now. Tell us your convictions.
I know I'm a demon, but any Netherlings that faced a blunt before you started watching this stream, God be with you. I know what thought. Thank you for the sofa. Immaculate vibes. Atmosphere 10 out of 10. Terrifying. It's true. It's true. My days. My days.
My convictions?
If I'm answering as me, to live on my own. I'll never live for someone else. My own way, all the way.
I think it was, I can live on my own. I can live on my own.
The voices, they're getting clearer.
The spirits are converging into one. They are transforming into someone who shares your grief.
My grief?
Speak to the clearest voice, Mary.
Of course. I thought I could live on my own too. That's why I abandoned 𝓂𝓸, right?
Who's 𝓂𝓸? Does this man have a fox for a head?
Why are you pretending not to know? Guess it's not time for us to meet yet. Please.
Please, just listen to me, will you? In my life, I also believed I could live on my own. Just like you. Is that why my husband Cyrus abandoned me? Did you do something? It must have been tough.
Do you really think that?
Tough doesn't even begin to describe it. I can't help but blame myself all the time. I suppose you and I aren't ready to meet.
Don't worry. I understand what you're going through. Our most tragic memories are alike, after all. That's why we can understand your feelings of, I can live on my own. So well. And why I want to tell you something. I once did something so despicable, the whole world refused to forgive me. And so, even though I was his mother, I couldn't be with him. Then one day, I realized something. I could simply pretend to be someone else and give him a call that way. I made up my mind then to live on my own. So yes, Mary, our most tragic memories are alike.
They are?
Yes, our memories of family. My saddest memories are of my family. So it must mean your saddest memories are also of your family, right? My family? I don't remember them. I don't remember them. I thought as much. You still haven't come to terms with it, have you?
Oh, come to terms with what? Oh.
But it's fine. No need to agonize over it right now. Instead, please save me.
Who are you?
My name is Lucy. You and I share the same grief. Specifically, The feeling of I can live on my own. As you said.
Please. Oh, God. Is this one of those games which is going to therapize me? Oh, God. Wait a minute. I need a drink. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm going to need to take a sip of something if this is a game that's going to hit me like Vampire Therapist. Oh, God. Oh, God. If this is one of those ones where it starts getting me to evaluate my personal convictions in relation to how I interact with the world, I don't have any beer in the house. Okay. How we feeling, jellies? How we feeling? You ready to step into our phone therapy session? You ready? I'm not.
Put down the phone.
Did I save them? Did I save them, or did I just give myself 12d6 of psychic damage?
Well done, Mary. What was that all about? Who was that? I'll explain that later. You should take a seat first. Come, there's a chair for you right here. What? Have you not noticed? You've been standing the entire time. Your legs must be sore. Take a seat. This chair is surprisingly comfortable. As if it was tailor-made for me. I feel just a little calmer. Wait, this is no time to relax. I still have so many questions.
What was that call all about?
What was that? I heard all these different voices from the other end of the line. They all sounded so terribly sad.
We are really diving deep, baby. Wait a minute, I got a ping. Wait a minute. Oh, it's Van. Oh, it's all good. Teehee. We all good.
Where am I? Why am I sitting here alone within a windowless room? Oh well. Not alone, I suppose. There's someone else in here with me. A mysterious cat I can't make heads or tails of.
You know what? We should name the cat. We're gonna name you. You're not just gonna be Cat. Till you give us a real name, you're gonna be Mr. Kibbles. Alright, Mr. Kibbles?
He's been staring at something else this whole time. This cat. The phone. The cat probably knows something.
Mr. Kibbles?
Excuse me. There's still a lot I don't understand. Hey, are you listening to me? I'm listening without listening. That's the sort of creature I am.
Oh god, it's a netherling. Oh god, it's a net. I'm listening without listening. That's the creature I am. Pushes glass off of table.
Huh? Can you stop speaking in riddles? need to get upset.
Did I name you guys Netherlings? Or were you already Netherlings and the stars were already aligned when I found you?
I'm sure your head's bursting with questions right now. And I can answer all of them. True. But I don't believe you're ready to accept any of the answers at this time. Besides, you should focus on what's to come. And what would that be? That would be the next part of your duty as the world's last confidant. You must save Lucy. I'm sorry, but who is that again? The lady whose existence you defined earlier. Lucy is her name. I defined her? I'm sorry, you've lost me again. Mary, listen. It is not necessary for you to learn the rhyme and reason behind every little thing. You are here to figure out why you are you. That's all. Now, with that said and done, give Lucy a call and save her. Call Lucy? Me? How? What am I supposed to even say to her? That will be for you to decide. I'll be disappearing for a while.
Wait, hold on, bitch-ass mother... Right. You can't call us jellies out like that. Yes, I can. You're mine. Bitch-ass little... Bruh. Whoa. He just... Oh, it's a boy cat. Oh, good. I was right to name him Mr. Kibbles. Good. I was worried that it was a Mrs. Kibbles.
He just disappeared.
Or, I don't know, an eldritch horror, a Euclidean entity Kibbles. Listen, we're playing Schrodinger's phone. For a hot second, I was playing Schrodinger's gender with the cat. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was... I wasn't sure what it was, okay? I kind of liked that, though. The kind of... What is it, you know? The kind of... I don't know what this weird little void is.
Who is Lucy?
Ooh. And Hawthorne, thank you for the super. Another great name for Kibby would be Bootstrap. Like the Bootstrap Paradox, like what came before. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I like that.
Hawthorne, forever creative.
Who is Lucy? And that cat told me to give her a call and save her somehow. Can I actually get through to her with this phone? Lucy's number. It feels almost familiar somehow.
0800 00 1066. That's the number for Hastings Direct. Or 118 118. They'll tell you numbers.
The phone on the desk. I used it to talk to a crowd of strangers earlier.
Oh, hey, hey.
They sounded like they were in agony, and they kept hounding me for an answer. To live on your own, or to live for another? Which was your conviction? What did I say again?
I live on my own. I'm not gonna ever live for someone else.
Right. That's what I said. I can live on my own. Then one of the voices became much clearer. A woman's voice. I think she was the one who asked me to save her. So that was Lucy.
Cat.
The cat's not here anymore. He just left me to fend for myself. Bitch.
Huh? What's this? Magic notebook appeared on the table?
It's a notebook. Where did it come from?
Well, Netherlings, time for notes.
Notebook.
Oh! Oh, this is cute art!
Something's written inside. We share the same grief. I couldn't be with him. Wait, is all of this... Did I write this? No, I don't remember doing such a thing. It seems there's more on the other pages. Let's see.
Ooh, fancy!
Lucy. 1336. Is this what I think it is? So I have to call Lucy. I don't like the sound of that, but I'll do it if I must. Let's see. What was her number again? I should check the notebook.
1336.
$13.36.
It's a rotary phone! 1330. You used to call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. 'Cause I know when that hotline bling.
Did the call go through? Or has it not connected yet? What should I do?
Hello is the magic word. Hello.
Don't be scared. Just say something. Hello. I hear something. It's someone's voice.
Hello? Nice to meet you. And who might you be?
Come to think of it, who am I?
I'm Mary.
Mary? Yes, your name is Mary. Is it though? I'm not really sure myself. I'm Mary. Yes, Mary. I've been waiting for you to call for so long. And now you're finally here. I'm so glad I didn't give up. I waited this whole time. And I had faith you would call me eventually. She was waiting at this time for me to call. Is she Lucy? I know you. You must be Lucy then. That's right. You have no idea how happy I am to hear you say my name. Say Mary. You're our world's last confidant, right?
There is so much weird, surreal shit. Netherlings, what can we even do over the phone? I mean, we've got to find something, right? I'm just trying to see how we can... Where do we even begin with this? What do we do here? I mean, it's phenomenal, but... What do I say? What does being the world's last confidant even mean? See, I'm asking myself the same question. What does this even mean? We're the world's last confidant, but what can we do?
What am I supposed to do here?
Mary, I wish to speak to you. Come, let's have a chat.
Oh, okay. What should I talk to her about?
About you. We need to figure out her grief. I think we need to figure out her grief, and through figuring out her grief, we discover things about ourselves.
Are we in the same boat? Is Lucy suffering from amnesia too?
Lucy, do you not remember anything either?
Is there anything you can remember?
A few things, but there's a lot that I can't.
It's like a confessional. We'll just see how this plays out.
Then, could you tell me everything you do?
Of course.
When I woke up, I was in this dark, dark world. I was so disoriented I couldn't tell left from right, or up from down, or even whether I was dead or alive.
Okay.
And then, suddenly there was a phone in front of me. Before I knew it, I had already picked it up, and I heard a girl. What did she say? Oh, right, it was...
Who are you?
Now I know. That call, it was from you. Mary, you defined my existence. That's why I'm here, able to talk to you. I'm not really sure how to explain it myself. But Mary, what I do know is this. We have something in common. I'm sure of it.
What should I talk to her about? About myself. People keep calling me the world's last confidant, but I have no idea what that means.
In fact, I have no memories at all. Sorry. I barely even know where to begin this conversation.
You've lost your memories? I can relate.
Mine is slowly disappearing as well. Precious experiences, precious people. They're all slipping away from me, little by little. But that's why I need you.
Me? What for?
The thing is, Mary, by talking to you, I feel like I can keep my most important memories from drifting away.
The important memories?
Like what? Like, that's... No. I cherish them so much. How could I have already forgotten?
I'll wait for you to remember. Take your time. I'll stay with you until you remember.
Thank you, Mary.
Oh, she became clearer. Oh. Interesting. And 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, thank you for the super. Zanny's face with the beautiful visuals. Yeah, it's phenomenal. Like, I don't know where to begin and end with this. It's incredible. Like, actually incredible.
Could you tell me about yourself, Mary?
What should I tell her about? I'll think for a while.
Oh, I know. What Lucy said earlier. That we have something in common.
I think the notebook mentioned something like that too. I have the same grief. Maybe I should check the notebook. Oh. Words in the notebook. What Lucy and I have in common. The same grief. Those words. My name is Lucy. You and I share the same grief. Specifically, I can live on my own, as you said. That's what Lucy said in the last call. Maybe I should ask her to elaborate. Lucy, when you said the same grief, what exactly did you mean? You see, Mary, you and I have experienced the same kind of pain and suffering. Remember what you said on the phone? That you choose to live on your own. I did say that? Yes, you did. And I feel the exact same way. Even though we'd never met before, I felt this connection of sorts, like we'd bonded over our shared misery. I believe that's how you define my existence, and why I believe you can resolve my unfinished business. Could I ask for more details? What is your unfinished business exactly? My unfinished business? It's, what was it again? I seem to have forgotten. Oh dear. I'm sorry, maybe I shouldn't have asked. You don't have to answer. I keep forgetting everything important to me. Oh. Are you perhaps William? William? I'm sorry, I don't know who that is. William. You're William, aren't you? No, I'm Mary. No, you must be William. Admit it, admit you're William. Oh no. Lucy's convinced I'm someone named William. Lucy, please calm down. I'm sorry, I'm not William. I don't know who William is. All I can gather is that there's someone very important to you. Stop! Just say it already! Say I'm William! Please! I'm begging you. Oh no. How am I supposed to answer that? I'm William. I'm William. No! That's not William's voice. Don't try and fool me. Your voice sounds nothing like his. William. My William. My dear sweet William. He was so precious. I can't remember. No, this can't be. How could I forget William? Why can't I remember anything? Lucy. How? Why? I want to see him so badly. My heart feels like it's about to burst in two. And yet, I don't remember anything about him. William. Who are you? Mary, please tell me who's William. Calm down, Lucy. What do I do? William is Lucy's friend? Son? No, father, maybe. Wait, the notebook might have the answer. I think William is Lucy's... I was his mother. Teehee. Strap in, Netherlings. About to break your heart. Son. Lucy. William is your son. I'm sure of it. My son. Yes, yes, that's it. William is my son. Mary, please tell me. Why is this happening? Even as we speak, my memories of William are fading. I'm trying to hold on to them, but they keep slipping away like grains of sand. Mary, please, tell me about William. Anything will do. Anything. That just makes this harder. You were his mother. Say, Lucy, in our last call you said, even though I was his mother, I couldn't be with him. That was... Yes, that was... It was that day. I was running as fast as I could. My lungs were on fire, but I kept running somewhere. Lucy? Are you okay? It was a town. Some random town. Random, no, I knew this town. Lucy, do you remember something? Why was I... Right. I was trying to... escape. I was running for my life. What were you running from? Their prying eyes all staring at me. I had to hide. Everyone in the town was staring at me, judging me. The whole city? Why? Why? Because I sinned. I committed a grave sin. I wanted to escape their judgment, so I ran and ran and ran until I arrived somewhere. Where was that? The place I went to. It was... a phone box. I opened the door and I thought, I can finally speak to William again. Wait for me, William. Lucy? Lucy? Are you still there? Hello? Lucy? Lucy, are you okay? What happened at the phone box? Did Lucy hang up on me? The call cut out. You got a little bit of a vocal performance there, Netherlings. Didn't expect that I'd have to whip out sad, desperate mother, but like, hell, goddamn. My God. So,
How are we feeling about that first call? Let's take a moment to tap in, shall we, Netherlings? How are we feeling about that first call? Never have a VA, oh she. Tee-hee. You did good. I'm glad. No, that was intense. That was really intense. Like, that was beautifully distressing. That's the way I can sum it up. There was something beautifully distressing about that experience. Zanny, you're a good VA. Tee-hee. The yarn is spinning. No, the music combined with the visuals, combined with like a little bit of spice on there, like tee-hee. And Sergey, thank you for the super amazing performance, Zanny. Gee, I'm so happy to listen to you. Please continue. Tee-hee. I imagine a little Netherling walking away from the little buffet with like the VA food stacked on the plate. You know, like a little pile that's like a little too high for the plate. She's like, keep this going. Keep this going. You like I'm gonna need another serving of this. Keep this going. This is good for now. This is my appetizer. Keep this going. Like, get a fresh tray out there. Get back to cooking, Incubus. We shall eat today. Tee-hee. No, it's a rare treat that I get to VA stuff in games and do stuff like this. So I hope that you guys are enjoying. Tee-hee. I was tearing up when you were cry acting. Fun fact. Actually bring yourself to the point of tears. It makes for more compelling voice work. All right. Let's get back into this. I'll take my little round. I'll take our little moment to decompress after we finish after we start winding down. That's not for a damn while though, because I'm enjoying this a little too much. But do be sure to drop a little like on the stream if you're enjoying this as well. Tee-hee. The call cut out. It's just one thing after another. And I can't wrap my head around any of this. Check the notebook. Oh. The same grief, but no answers. Okay? Yeah, I'm doing good. This is a treat for me. This is a very rare treat for me. That call. What was that all about? Who was Lucy really? Was she someone I knew and just forgot? I can't tell. All I can say for sure is she had a son named William, who she really wanted to speak to. And apparently, she tried to call him from a phone box somewhere in town. Did she ever manage to speak to him? I have no idea. And Yukiko Arts, thank you for the 10 months. Your voice acting never ceases to amaze me, Zanny. Yeah. What can I say? It's fun. I like doing it. Listen. I put myself into student debt to be able to do this. Kotki. Is that cat ever coming back? No, I'm not, as I have already come back. Oh, there you are. Mary, it's best you don't overthink things. Oh my goodness, where did you run off to? Heh. It's a Netherling. This fucking thing's a Netherling. Look, 3. 3. The classic of a Netherling.
Ponder where I am, and I am already back, and then blink, and I am gone once more. Such is the lore of us cats.
Stop being right.
The lore of cats, is it? Never mind, I'm not going to bother. I just wanted to ask you something. Mary, before you do, be sure to take notes about your call in your notebook. Notes? Why? Why? Mary, you've been awfully forgetful as of late. No? Taking notes can only serve you well. The more detailed, the better. Best you get into the habit of doing that for all your phone calls from now on. Questions can come after.
Kotki, is that cat in Polish? It's kitty in Polish. So kot is like cat. Kot is cat in Polish. But in Polish, you can sort of add like a key on the end of things. You'd be like kotki. And you can add like, you know, a little key on the end of things because it makes it like the cutified version, you know? So if you add like key to the end of things, it makes it the cutesy version essentially. That it doesn't apply for every word, but a lot of words you can sort of like, you know, do the things, you know. Oh, like adding chan, literally like adding chan. It's like adding chan. As much as I hate to admit that. Like, it's like ito and ita in Spanish. Yeah. It's like the cutified version. So you've got kot and kotki. So it's like saying kitty. It's literally saying kitty. Zanikiti. Zaniki. Exactly. Zanki. There, exactly. Incubuski. Yeah, stop using the cutified version of words. I'll fight you. Zanki. Yes. Okay. Fine. You. Yes. What? Damn it! Why'd I teach you other languages? Zanki. Stop it! I'll fight you. I'll fight you. I'm meant to be voice acting serious things. Damn it! When are we gonna get an FSP member that can speak fucking Polish? Right? When are we getting? All I want in a member of FSP is a bro who speaks Polish and I can go binge drinking with when we're in Japan. That's all I want. Cats in Polish sound similar to cats in Czech. It's actually very interesting. So Polish and Czech are actually very similar languages to a certain degree, to the point where, like, they won't understand what each other are saying if they're speaking to each other. But they'll get the rough gist of what's being said, because there's a lot of overlap in, like, words or kind of, like, rough idea of words, which is pretty cool. Tee. It's like English and yeah, there's a bunch of languages that have a lot of overlap. So Polish sounds like muffled Czech to me. Yeah, but Poland is the unbroken empire that has risen from the grave many, many times and spent over 400 years coming back from occupations of greater empires and greater nations, yet never managed to allow its culture to die. In case you can't tell, I'm a bit of a polar boo. No. They are the unbroken nation. Every time they have been occupied and had their... Literally... I'm a Polish boo, alright? Listen. Every time the great nation of Poland has been occupied, because they had 400 years, okay, of being occupied by larger empires and them attempting to purge the culture and the language repeatedly, and it still didn't die out, and it still kept coming back and building back mighty, all right? I'm a little bit of a polar boo. Maybe because I lived there for a while, but tee-hee. Okay.
I just need to write down everything Lucy spoke of about, right? What should I add? her son William.
You're kind of right there. No, it was a whole thing. For example, like a really good example was even in the 1800s, like they were facing occupation from Austro-Hungary, like back in like the 1800s and stuff, or like and like they were sort of facing. They were facing like, you know, like that. They had like all of that. Like it got to the point where like Warsaw, Krakow, like all of that were like seen as like Hungarian or German cities at the time. And it was the idea where like calling yourself Polish was the equivalent of saying I belong to a fallen empire. Like the idea was the concept of saying you were Polish was something that was removed from the vernacular after 200 years of occupation. But then it still managed to come on back, you know? And it's actually very interesting because if we go all the way back in the history books, I'm not even sorry. If you go all the way back into the history books, actually, Poland didn't actually start as a single unified nation in the 12 to 1400s. It actually wasn't. So Poland actually only became a single unified nation much later on in history. It was actually a series of warring tribes that were, and different nations. For example, Warsaw used to be an entirely different nation to actually Krakowa, and Krakowa was a different nation to Poland, and then there was also Lesser and Greater Poland as well. So those were like 4 different nations, essentially. There were lots and lots of other ones as well. There were like smaller nations and tribes as well, but it actually was only later on in history because they were all going to war with each other, and obviously, you know, all of the Slavics were going to war with each other at that point because it was very tribal back then. Like, you know, if we're talking like 1200s to 12 to 1400s, right? So. But the whole thing was like they ended up there was a whole thing where eventually they ended up all getting together because like hell sooner or later, you know, you got to unify. But like it was a whole thing where if you look at it, they were still actually like a set of like different city nation tribes and stuff like that during the time of William the Conqueror. So if you actually go all the way back, it's actually a thing where there wasn't a unified Poland until like long after like sort of that sort of area, because there were still like break-offs and little like pieces that wouldn't end up becoming like a mainland thing. Hell, even back in the day, it was really interesting because of the fact that like when everything's so broken up into like different groups and different tribes and different stuff like that, it's a thing. I can't believe I didn't learn this in high school, or maybe I didn't pay attention. But, okay. One thing I will say about high school education is it teaches you the history of your own nation, but it's always shit about teaching you the history of other people's nations, right? And I think that world history is always colored through the shade of your home nation. And everyone's home nation will believe that their nation is the most important nation in the world. You know? Which is fine. Everyone's going to be a little bit biased, you know? Thank you for the lesson, Panzan. Calling me cute nicknames. I'm going to fucking tax you guys for that. Going to add it to the Netherling taxes for calling me cute Polish nicknames. And second and none, thank you for the super. Zanny, thank you for the cute new nickname idea. I'll now call you Zanki. Teehee, cutie. Shoves you. I learned a ton more about Black history, which is good, of course, but also nothing about European and Asia and other places. I want to know what happened in other parts of the world, too. Well, here's the thing. Is this the part where I don't... You know what? Well, here's the thing. It's like that moment in the Vampire Diaries where, like, they're talking about, wow, this structure's almost 300 years old. That's crazy. But then you go to, like, London and you realize that, like... But then not even London. But then, like, I look out my window and the old ruined building across from, like, my apartment complex is a building from the 1600s. And I'm like, bruh, the building across from me, the ruined building across from my apartment complex is older than America. I'm like, bruh. Like, that's the thing. It's one of those ones where, like, I think timescale ends up being very difficult because of the fact that, like, I think one of the issues with like the American education system in regards to how they teach history is they don't put in my experience, is they don't necessarily put in perspective the fact that in terms of like age of nations, America's been around quite a short amount of time, a very, very short amount of time. Not to say that it's not a global superpower, it is, but like fundamentally it has been in sort of world history. The 1700s is not very long ago. If you think about it generationally, that's only that's only what? Not even 10 like less than 10 generations, you know? Yep, it's only our 250th anniversary tomorrow. Oh yeah, it's the 4th of July. Oh yeah. Tee-hee. Also, by the way, pupils, if you're still here, I'm outing 𝓂𝓻. He's playing Slay the Spire 2. I just got the little notification now. Fucking nerd. It's America Day. Oi, leave the Reaper alone. No. The phone box. Hey, and Vintage Lunatic, thank you for the super. When your theater teacher is also your writing teacher, but doubles as your history teacher, and he openly yowies the other teachers. Am I a good teacher? Am I a good teacher? Am I a good teacher? Am I a good teacher, Netherlings? Is Professor Netherbrand good enough? I feel like I'm gonna get brought up on sexual harassment charges. I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble for what's the word? You know, fraternization in the workplace. All right, let's get back into this, shall we? I think I did a pretty good job. Well, Mary. You really are good at drawing. Never thought of becoming an artist. Me? An artist? But the world's ended, hasn't it? Who's going to see my drawings now? You've got a point. Still, what a shame to waste such a gift like that. Honestly, you're so careless. I wrote everything down like you asked. Can we... I just realized I've forgotten to do something very important. Huh? What's that? I never told you my name. You may call me Hamlet. Oh! Bitch-ass motherfucker! Hamlet! To be or not to be? That is the question. Oh, really? Really? You want to play that game with me? You really want to play that game with me? You want to play that game with me? Oh, you fuck. Oh, you fucking fuck. Oh, okay, fine. You know what? Let's play that game. To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis noble in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows, outrageous fortune, or to take up arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing end them. To die, to sleep no more. And by sleep we say we end the heartache and 1,000 natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come, for once we have shuffled off this mortal coil, may give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of life so long. And for those who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's calmly, and the pangs of disparate love, the law's delay, the insolence of office that spurns the patient's merit of unworthy takes, when he himself might his quietus make, with a bare bodkin. Who Vardel's bear to grunt and sweat under a weary life, but that is the dread of something after death. For the undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveller returns puzzles the will, and thus would rather us bear those ills we have than fly to others we know not of. Thus conscience doth make cowards of us all, and thus the native hue of resolution is sicklied o'er with the pale cast of thought, and enterprise of great perth and moment, in this regard currency turns away, and though lose the name of action. Bitch, try me. Play that soliloquy. Try me, Hamlet. Yes, by the way, I did play... By the way, in case anyone didn't know, I played Hamlet at the Royal Theatre when I was 14. Tee-hee. That was my first real role. 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Oh, goodness. And Cloudiness, thank you for the sofa. The Netherling people overlap is big enough that there's always some around. So true, so true. You throw a ball in any direction, you might hit another pal. But what can I say? The cousins adore each other. It's great. And Hawthorne as well. Twirl's hair. Hi, Theaterbrand. Hi. That was impressive. Wow. Tee-hee. No, Hamlet wants to play with me. I can play back twice as hard.
The one who's pondered for eons the dilemma of whether humanity deserves life or death. A pleasure to meet you. Now write that down. Fine, fine. I'll add it to the notebook.
You may call me Hamlet. To be or not to be, that is the question. Little guy. Gonna bonk him. That was so fast. I couldn't keep up with my little English. I'm sorry, but also some of it was in Old English as well. So like, some of the words aren't used anymore. So tee-hee. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. He set off my I need to slap a cat thing. He set off my I must punch this cat reaction. Bruh. Hassan, get out the way. There's a new cat hitter in town. Aye.
Correct, although I find it to be a tad lacking. Eureka! My full name is 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻.
To be or not to be Hamlet? Netherlings, I'm gonna punch a cat. Bruh. I'm gonna have a Hassan Piker the Pet Striker moment. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm going to fight this cat. I'm going to fight this cat. I can't. The cat's rage baiting me. This isn't fair.
Thoughts? A dashing name, is it not? Yes, dashing. Sure. 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Got it. So, Hamlet, there's a lot I want to ask you. First, what happened to Lucy earlier? Ah, yes. Allow me to explain.
And Layla Crescent, thank you for the super. The cat is so cute. I forgive him and side with him in all things. No! I can't. I hate this fucking thing. I mean, I love it, but I hate it. Cat owner experience. Bro saw you were about to play and chose to rage bait you specifically. Yes.
Oh, but first, answer the phone, Mary. Lucy's unfinished call, that is. The final call of her life will soon begin. final call of her life? Should I really answer it? Indeed. Toby, not to be Hamlet, just fucking feline, fucking spray it in the face with a bottle. Hello? Hello? There is no response. Mary, can you hear something on the other end? Is someone there? That sound. Could it be? Someone running. Is that the sound of someone running? Indeed. Those are Lucy's footsteps. Lucy. Yes. It was that day. My lungs were on fire. I was running. Upon arriving at the phone box, she made the final call of her life. And the person she called, was it? Hello? William? Is that you? You're William, right? No. I'm Mary. No. I'm Mary. Oh, God, we're William! I'm William! William? That's me, but who are you, miss? I'm a stranger, aren't you? Papa's not gonna like this. He keeps telling me, never give strangers your name. Don't worry. I won't tell him. Really? Okay, can I hang up then? Wait. I can't talk to you. Papa's gonna scold me. Don't hang up. Don't hang up. I won't hang up. I won't hang up. I'm hanging up. Wait. What's going on? I'm trying to speak, but the words won't come out. Mary, calm down. This is a recreation of a past call. What you are currently listening to is the final call between Lucy and William. Does that mean? Indeed. There is only one thing you can do. Listen to the conversation from William's side. In silence. I can only listen. William, wait. Please don't hang up. Let me hear your voice a little longer. Are you outside right now, miss? I can barely hear you over the noise. Yes, I'm calling you from a phone box. A phone box? Why? Miss, who are you? I'm Aunt Kathy. Don't you remember? It's me, Aunt Kathy. Aunt Kathy? You know, Lucy's friend, Kathy. Oh, Aunt Kathy. You're the lady who always gave us apples. Yes. You remember me. Good boy. Did you need something, Aunt Kathy? I was asked to deliver a message from your mama, Lucy. Mama, what is it? Lucy wanted me to tell you something. Mama? What would Mama ever want to say to me? William, listen. Lucy finally got out of prison today. She asked me to pass along the good news that she's finally out of prison. Lucy, your mama, she really wanted you to know. Huh? Aren't you happy? Don't you want to see her? Papa told me your mother never wants to see you again because she's too poor to raise you, he said. Mama abandoned me. William, that's not... William, that's not true. Lucy wanted to see you again. So much. That's what kept her going the whole time she was locked up. Don't believe your papa. Believe me. I don't believe you. Please, I'm begging you. I believe you. I can't. Why should I? Mama abandoned me. No. Lucy wanted to be with you all along. Mary, it's futile. You cannot answer on William's behalf. The past cannot be changed. All you can do is quietly listen. And imagine what happened between them. Mama hates me. Papa said so. So choose him. You choose him over me? William, please. Once. Just once. I want you to call me what you used to. Your papa's not the only one who loves you. So please, just once. You call me your mother, please. Call me. Ma. Wait. Auntie, do you see that? The moon is falling. Moon? Everything's gone silent. Hello? Hello? And in that moment, the moon fell to our world.
Lucy, are you there? Please answer me.
All of humanity was turned into particles, except for Mary.
Hello? William? Are you still there? Lucy? What's the matter? Did something happen? Hello? William? Can you hear me? William! Hamlet! Hamlet, where are you? Don't tell me. Don't tell me you're gone too.
I'm right here, Mary.
Hamlet, what's going on?
Stay calm now.
How can I?
All shall be explained in due time. Mary, have you hung up yet? How was it? The final call of Lucy's life.
How can I possibly describe such a thing? What happened back there?
I'll explain that now, but you must promise me that you'll keep calm. The moon fell and crashed into our world. Human history came to an abrupt end. Far too suddenly for anyone to prepare for. And now, to put it in layman's terms, humanity is unable to properly die. On that fateful day, Lucy called her son. That very moment, mid-call, the moon fell. And thus Lucy and William's phone call was left unfinished. Such instances are fittingly named unfinished calls. Now that does have a nice ring to it. An unfinished call.
Why did the moon fall?
The world reached the end of its lifespan.
Lifespan?
Indeed. Believe it or not, even the world has a finite lifespan. You understand, no? Be it human or feline. When the time comes, they die. The world is no different. It had reached its time and thus it ended. Nothing more. Simple as that.
The entire world ended. Just like that. Yes, just like that.
Do you understand now?
Well, how do we... Let's take a moment. How are we doing, Netherlings? That was a thing. You know, taking phone calls from people who are dead at the end of the world is a hell of a trip. How we doing? I'm still crying. I'm still crying. This is a lot. This is insane. That was something, I mean... It's like an audiobook where the person who, like, is reading sometimes turns to you and goes, so what do we think of that? I see you pulling out the Dream Meter voice, but how are you feeling? This is actually really fun. I'm loving it. This is kind of great. This is kind of perfect. I love it. My goal is to make you cry. My goal is to put in a damn fine performance and make you cry. This is so captivating. Teehee. Oh, and the Shyling. The Shyling. Thank you very, very much for the Jelly Labs. Let's go, Shyling. Let's see what the Shyling has to say. Teehee. Well, it's working. You did it, Teehee. Teehee. Oh, Shyling. Oh, Shyling. I just wanted to say, because you've mentioned your dyslexia in the past, it never takes away from the performance. Your line delivery and characterization honestly makes it feel all the more believable. Mix-ups or not, sometimes it just feels more fitting. Honestly. Wait a minute. Wait. Teehee. Oh, goodness. Oh, thank you, Shyling. I don't know, whenever I get like a pair of words the wrong way around or something like that, you just keep rolling, you know? It's just that. You just keep it going, you just keep going. Like, you don't stop, you just keep going. And you just put it into the performance. It's good. I don't know if you'd even need the reassurance, but I love and adore how into it you get. It's admirable how you adjust, dyslexia or not. Thank you for your streams. As always, I got mushy. Sauce Laval. No, it's all good. Like, honestly, like, I always see it as like a thing where I did get very lucky with this game that the font that they're using is very good for me. And like, I can sight read it really, really well. So I've been putting in the effort there, but also like, not even gonna lie, I'm kind of really down with this. And obviously, like, if you slip and I get something the wrong way around, then I just adjust with the rest of the dialogue as I go, you know? I don't think you guys are looking at what's at the bottom with a fine-tooth comb. Most of you have probably zoned out and are just kind of enjoying listening as you go. So, tee-hee. And Migo, thank you for the super. I definitely wouldn't have kept playing this on my own, but your voice acting pulled me through the whole story, and I even cried through 2 tissues. Thank you so much for your performance. Thank you, Migo. Well, I'm glad. I'm really, really glad. Honestly, I'm just hoping I'm doing it justice with a little bit of vocal performance. Like, this is a game that I feel like I need to give my absolute best to. So I'm trying my damnedest to, like, give you guys a hell of a show. That's what I want to do with this one. This one is one of those ones where, like, it's like the Netherlings getting to have a little trip to the theater, you know? You guys are getting a trip to the theater. You guys get to dress up in your fancy little waistcoats and your pretty little Netherling dresses, and, you know, you go to the little Netherling theater and you get to sit there with your monocles and your top hats and all of that, and you get to be like, okay, Incubus put on showtime, you know? Teehee. It's a jelly field trip, exactly. An eternally cozy core. Hey, thank you for the rose. Teehee. Teehee. And Philly, thank you for the super. I'm drawing while listening to this. It's like an audiobook at this point. It's amazing. Listen, I gotta give you guys a damn good time. All right, you know what? I'm not gonna sit on my ass too long and take my roses from you. All right, we'll do that at the end, okay? Well, we'll have a second where you guys can pat me on the ass at the end. In the meanwhile, there's still a performance to do. All right, buckle up, jellies. Buckle up.
I can't believe it. I can understand what you're saying, but I'm still having trouble believing it. But strangely, I don't feel sad about the world ending. I never wished that it would go on forever or anything like that. Truth be told. Well, not that I blame you. Such is the way of the world. Is there anything else you wish to ask? There was some.
How is this so... It's sad. It's so fucking sad. What happened to everyone?
What happened to Lucy and William after the moon fell? Did they make it okay?
Well, that's a stupid question. Sorry.
Not just them, but the rest of the world too. What happened to them? They also reached their ends. Of course, the moon crashed directly into the planet. No one could possibly survive that. In 21 nanoseconds, that is, in a mere billionths of a second. Everyone will die. This, of course, includes you, Mary. I'm going to die? Indeed. You are still alive as of yet, but will soon die. Alive? But soon? Indeed. That is what I meant by a superposition of life and death. You, Lucy, William, all of you exist in this inseparable overlap between the two. Does that make sense?
Ramen Mama, thank you Ramen Mama for the super. When I saw this game being played, I was so hoping you would play this. You always make these story games so interesting. Well, hell yeah. Listen, I'm an incubus who can be easily lured anywhere by a good story. All right, buckle up. A good story will take you to a lot of places with me.
About Lucy. The apocalypse. Is that why Lucy's suffering? Mary. She's in the same situation as you. Lucy does not grieve over the coming of the apocalypse, for that pales in comparison to other matters weighing on her mind. Really? What could be worse than the apocalypse? Lucy's grief stems wholly from her son, William. The end of the world matters not to her. Everything's about her son, William. Indeed, Lucy's thoughts are filled with William and little else. The moon just happened to fall at that time. Just happened. Yes, with no warning whatsoever. The moon just happened to fall. In the same way, even your life, Mary, will one day just happen to end. Cats and humans and worlds all just happen to meet their end. You will understand in full soon, for in speaking with Lucy, you have already brushed against the true nature of human grief. Whether the world ends or begins, none of it matters. Human grief always exists in isolation. Do you understand now? What happens next? What's going to happen to me? You will be continuing your duty, which is to stay in this room and continue answering the phone, just as you did with Lucy. You will greet the spirits with unfinished business and continue to speak with them. That is all. I have to keep doing this? Needless to say, after all, you are the world's last confidant. What for?
Why not? What not for? There is neither
Reason nor goal in this.
Listen closely, Mary.
There are many, many spirits in need of you on the line. And you are the only one capable of speaking to them. You say that, but I didn't sign up for this. I didn't even come here of my own free will. So, you choose to idle away in your seat, ignoring the phone as it rings without end. Well, that is also a valid option. What do you want from me? As I've been saying, keep answering the phone. Keep being the world's last confidant. It appears I've spoken for too long. I shall be taking my leave now. Be sure to give Lucy a call. No, please. I still have more questions. How long will I have to do this confidant thing for? That would be until your memories return. Hamlet, wait! He's gone. I need to keep doing this until my memories come back. My memories. When will they return? Wow. Well. How do we feel about that? That is a rather strong shot to the system, isn't it? Right? My. I will say absolutely delightful, though. Interesting. Yeah, interesting. Though, I do think on that note, this is a good point for us to start winding down. So what we will do is we will save here. All right? We have been going for 3 hours. So let's wind it back. Start winding down and start chilling out for the evening. All right, jellies. Get over here. Get over here. My days. All right. What do you think? It's been 3 hours. Stop lying, bro. You're right. I'm sorry. It's been 2 hours and like 50 something minutes. Still, what do we think? Didn't feel like 3 hours. Right? The time went awful fast, didn't it? Like I said, I'm sagged. Okay, that sounds more believable. I'm sagged, it's already over. Peak voice acting, right? I wanted to give you guys like a good old time, you know? It's very, very rare that I get to turn around and be like, oh, well, you know, let's do some voice acting for my Netherlings. But I know it's a rare delicacy that I don't get to serve very much in the club. But when I do get the opportunity to serve it to you guys, I like to consider it a rare treat, both for me and for you. What can I say? I really highly value getting to do this, and it's always something that I delight in. Okay, but when are we playing this again? How does next week sound? How does next week sound? You know, we could do next week. How about Tuesday? We could do it after coffee day. How you feeling? We could bump it after coffee date. We could double up on coffee date. Do something there. You know, it sounds good. We'll do this after coffee date on Tuesday then. It's a date. What I'll do as well is I'll make sure to keep it at this time slot in the later evening, so that way we can like be consistent on when it's going to be. How does that sound?
Yes, yes, Fleek.
All right, jellies. All right, but be sure to like the stream if you wanna. If you wanna know, if you want more, do let me know. Okay, be loud, little jellies. Bang your pots and pans together if you enjoy like the VA Zanny and me doing Schrodinger's Call. How does that sound? I want to be like consistent when I do VA stuff for you guys, and when I do kind of like more like stuff where I have to do silly little voices and play characters and everything. Can I just say, I loved being Hamlet. Oh, the smarmy little voice of like something so alien where it's like, oh, why, yes. How silly of me to be or not to be. Like, I don't know. There's something very, very Cheshire Cat to him, where it feels like I wanted to be like a cat playing with a ball of string, and I loved it. I loved it, right? Because it's Hamlet, to be or not to be, Schrodinger's cat. Like, oh, it's a thing. I was delighting in all of that. Hey, and Pez, thank you for the rose. Thank you very much, Pez. And Pecan Club, Netherbrand's resident peanut. Thank you for the gourmet feast. Thank you, Pecan. Honestly, like it's a rare delicacy that I get to serve this, so it left me really delighted, really delighted. And of course, 6 cats in a trench coat. Thank you for the rose. Thank you, 6 cats in a trench coat. Guy. Damn it. It's the bit at the end of the performance where you fucking throw roses at the stage. I swear to God. My days. Thank you, 6 cats in a trench coat, for the rose. And Skies are in as well. Thank you for the rose as well. And second it on. Thank you very much for the rose. And Rex the Unholy, thank you for the rose. And Philly, thank you for the rose as well. And Idol Boys, lover of Idol Boys, thank you very much for the rose. And Eleanor, thank you for the rose. And Bun Moe, thank you for the rose as well. Thank you, Bun. Much love. And Connie, Houseflip's assistant. Odd Suzanne, a new thumbnail just dropped. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. Very fancy. I can't wait to check it out. My goodness. I'll cook up some dinner and I'll check it out afterwards. And Shark. Oh, well. Thank you for the rose as well, Shark. Oh, well. And Ramen Mama as well. Thank you for the rose. Thank you, Ramen Mama. Azuchi, thank you for the rose. They're just pelting him with like Netherlings after the performance. It's not like throwing roses on the stage. You guys are just pelting roses directly at the Incubus. You're throwing them like dodgeballs. Just like, here, you did good. Bonk. Here. Well, if we just keep throwing roses at him, then and I'm like, you guys are throwing them with like a force like baseball. You guys like throwing them like baseballs, just being like, you know, Tuxedo Mask style. It's not even like gentle throwing. You guys are just pelting them at the Incubus, right? It's like a stoning, but with roses. It's like, here, take the roses, right, Incubus? You did good. You did good. We enjoyed. Say that you comprehend our enjoyment. See. If we keep throwing them at you, then that's how you know that we enjoyed it. It's our way of showing love. It's either biting, bonking, or throwing roses. Oh, goodness gracious me. Rose shower. Oh, freaking rose shower. My days. My heart. My soul. No, but there's so much to explore in that one. I can't wait, honestly. The fact that it feels like we barely scratched the surface, and I can't wait to see more. Like, we've only just gotten into it, and I feel like I need to sink my teeth deeper. Oh, goodness gracious me. And Azuchi, thank you for the rose as well, Azuchi. Thank you very, very much. And 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, good night, Zanny and Netherlings. And Mimi, love you. Hey, all the love to you and sweet dreams, darling. And Amanda is not here. Do not perceive me. Thank you for the rose. Angel Senshi, declare a silly little guy. Thank you for the rose. And of course, Pecan Club, Netherbrand's resident peanut. Thank you for the rose. Lemon Mama, thank you for the rose. And Ray, thank you for the rose. Connie, the house flipper's assistant, thank you for the rose as well. Katie, Lysander's resident senior hamster. Why, hello there. Hey. Thank you for the rose. And of course, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, thank you for the rose. Thank you, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. I hope you enjoyed. I can't bring too much to the table with these, but I hope the voice acting is compelling enough for you guys to be something that like stands out, you know? That's what I always want. I know that these games don't give too much room for like yapping, so I always try and make sure the voice acting is like compelling enough for you guys to stand out and enjoy, you know? Like, I always want that to be on like a really like a good level, like a high level, so that way you guys can be like, oh, so like, you know, even if he yaps a bit less this stream, there's still something else that like we barely ever get to see, which is like, you know, doing the thing, doing the thing, like, you know, like it's a thing, it's a thing. I need it. Right? Like it's there. Oh goodness. And, oh my days. My days. And Katie like that resident senior hamster. As someone who really enjoys visual novels, this one was definitely by far one of my favorites. You've made this so immersive and I'm excited for more. Like that's what I want. That's what I want. I want it to feel like you're getting like a hybrid audio drama. Like you're getting the visual and you're getting the auditory and it's like actual video game, but you're also watching a streamer, but you're getting like their version of like the voices and everything. Like it's like that. I want it to be like that, you know? Like the first time I started doing it was when I did 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻, Catboy Paradise, right? Back all the way when I started. I remember that felt like such a gamble to do as a stream because I was like, is anyone gonna like just me reading and doing silly little voices? And that was how we got the iconic,
Well, I'm just a little kitten. Please give me more cream.
from it there. So you know, that's where we got that iconic clip for that, which, you know, like that, if that didn't inform the future, oh, my days. But no, I wanna definitely do more of this stuff. I think that, like, you know, I want to do more VA stuff outside of ASMR as well. You know, that's something that like I want to pursue. It's something that's a little tied up because I'm in FSP right now, and there are certain things here and there that like kind of prevent me from going in that direction right now. But also, by that same virtue, it doesn't mean that I can't find like outlets for it to share something that I'm really passionate about and really enjoy doing with you guys. And then it's me combining two things I love together and getting to you know, to jump on into, you know. So it's a thing I really want to sort of do more with, you know. It's definitely that. So yeah. yeah. And of course, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, there's not enough roses to make a bouquet for you, poor man. The game is splendid, but you added so much more with your VA. It's extremely compelling. Keep spoiling us with your VA, pretty pleek. Of course, darling. Though I will say, I do think I took a couple of liberties with Hamlet. I am taking some liberties with Hamlet's character, okay? I know that he's written a lot more neutral than I'm like doing. I'm making him like a tiny bit of a sadist, right? And like, I know I'm doing that with the way that I'm deliberately like voicing him. And low-key, that's me slightly character assassinating him just a little bit, right? But like also, I kind of want to character assassinate the cat just a little bit because I want him to be a little bit of a sadist that's like enjoying the idea of putting someone through the torment of his question, right? Because like okay, so the way that I'm thinking of like, okay, let me put these on. The way that I'm thinking of Hamlet as a character is he spent his entire existence agonizing over the to be or not to be. He decides whether humanity lives or dies, right? So his question is to be or not to be. And that's what we know of him as a character, right? So he's not been able to make a decision. He's had eternity to decide, or the entire lifetime of humanity, to decide whether or not they deserve to exist or not. So I think him putting someone else in the position where they're forced to face moral quandaries of what is right, what is wrong. I get to watch humanity stop existing, but also be in this forever to be or not to be state. And I feel like there's a certain level of like, oh, I've experienced a version of this for like eternity, and you feel discomfort just from getting it to like just beginning to play with it. Like, I'm enjoying the fact that you're getting to experience a little bit of the discomfort I feel. And like I've kind of had to do. It's like if you were stuck on a hard math question and then someone else comes over and also is stuck on it at the same time. Like I love the little bit of like sadism there, you know, a little bit of like that. I also ended up making him more feline when I figured out that when we got told he was a boy, because like the little purr underneath him, like the little, like it was quite nice. Where it's like, why though? Oh, like the little bat, you know, like little noises. Also, I mean, you've already written the voice pack, you and Ash. You can write some group stuff in the future, maybe. Yeah. So I directed the voice pack with Ash. Words. I can't say if that's something I'm doing or have asked to do. But I have others who are interested in doing such a thing with me and being down with scripts that I may write in future. And the thing is trying to nudge those above to be like, oh, because like they got to trust my writing's up to scratch. And the thing is, unfortunate, you know, it's late enough I can say this. Unfortunately, I'm not Japanese, so like high key, they're like, oh, we don't know if the writing's any good. Like I don't know. Like we normally get our stuff from the Japanese, then we get it like someone, and then we get it like nudged from there, like translated to English. So like I'm low key like, bruh, like I would like to do one. I would like to do it. But also like it's kind of like the whole thing where like the normal process of how it's gone through doesn't really normally have that. But also I'm nudging for being able to write my own voice packs, and I'm nudging for being able to do. So, like, I could do group voice packs, but they couldn't be released as, like, an official thing, and I'd have to do all of the editing and all of the SFX work myself, which is, like, and all of the directing and all of the everything, which is, like, a pretty heavy load. Like, I can normally look at a task and be, like, mixing, mastering, editing, like sound direction, SFX, VFX, all of that stuff. That's, like, a pretty heavy load. So doing that like all solo, right? So I'd like to be able to like outsource that a little bit, but also it's one of those ones where like if I want to do that, it's got to also get like the thumbs up from on high. But then also at the same time as well, like I can do stuff myself that I produce, but like that's something that like I have to, it's going to be a lot shorter and a lot more like ASMR stuff. And obviously I would like to do stuff with like proper releases, because then I think that like there's a lot more room for us to do something cool. But yeah. That's like a vibe, you know. That's like that's the one, you know. Oh my days, my fucking days. Like you get it. I'm like hitting it. You get my vibe. Oh goodness gracious me. So yeah. But yeah, like wow. Let the Incubus do his thing. The Incubus will do his thing sooner or later. You know how it goes. I always get what I want in the end. And Ellie, thank you for the super. You never fail to impress me, Zanny. Bravo! Wait, thank you. I really want to like get more into Mary's character as well. I want to figure out... See, what's interesting is Mary's a reflection of the player, right? But I want more conviction questions there, because Mary's already reflecting me in the conviction that I can live on my own and do what I want on my own. I will not live for someone else. I will live for me. And I think that's a strong thing. But I think the more of these convictions that we get, the more we can see what's key to the character, you know, and see what's there. And I'm really interested in like giving her a more fleshed out vocal like score, you know. And of course, Vintage Lunatic, thank you for the super. You're reminding me of the cat from Coraline with the way you're voicing him. If you watch it, remember, yes, of course I remember Coraline. Of course I remember Coraline. Informative. Listen. What do you mean? What do you mean? Of course I remember Coraline. And not gonna lie, kind of goated. Wow. Love Coraline. It's one of my favorite movies. Tee. And of course, Pecan Brulee, Club Netherbrand's resident peanut. To FSP, I, the consumer, will pay money and invest in productions by Zander Netherbrand and support the notion of greenlighting Zander's projects. I feel like I have to yell, like not yell, but I feel like I have to do the mic lean in every time it's capitalized, you know? It's the Geno Samuel thing, where it's like, where you know, it's, you know, he walked around the mall with a sign that said, "Want woman!" Like, you know, it has that, like, energy, you know? Where you gotta be like, yes, I, the consumer, want this. It adds to the character, right? Right? But yeah, no, it's something where, like, obviously, you know, it's something I would like to see, and it's something I would like to go down. It's just the thing where, like, again, it's just getting over the hurdles. And I hopefully have gotten... This is why I'm very excited. This is why I'm very, very excited. Because, something's coming in the not too distant future. And something's going to be, like, kind of... There's going to be something that's kind of... There's going to be something that regards your Incubus rather strongly in that kind of... Yeah. You'll have to wait and see. But essentially, there's going to be a thing, and the Incubus has played some cards a certain way, and some doors are going to open. And it means that, like, I can do my thing. It's a door opening that's going to lead to other doors. I can't say anything more. But I need you guys to have faith that your Incubus has been scheming. And I've been scheming for about... since, like, November. I've been scheming since, like, November. So, if you guys... There's going to be a little door opening. And it's going to be an opportunity. And it's going to be a fresh start. And it's going to be a fresh faith. Shake up, you know. But just have faith. And always had faith in you. Damn straight. Well, it always ends up being there, you know. But tee-hee. Just do the thing, and we'll see where it goes, you know? Have faith, purple. We have faith in the purple man. Good. Have faith in the purple man, because it's always gonna be doing its thing. Like, I know it's always like, oh, when's Zander not scheming? But also, listen. It's opening doors, you know? I think a big part of this is, you know, obviously opening doors and finding ways to manage to finagle the things that my jellies want. But I'm starting to find the way, and I think there's good potential in future. Anyway, buckle up, my jellies, and have a good sleep. I'm gonna go cook myself a chicken casserole. Alright, be sure to drop a like on the stream, my dear jellies, and of course, if you are new here, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button. But until the next, my dear sweet netherlings, I have been Zander Netherbrand. You have been, of course, my dear sweet netherlings, my comfy, cozy, chaotic little jellies, and I will see each and every one of you far, far, far sooner than you think. So until then, stay comfy, stay cozy, and bye-bye for now. Alright. Till the next, my little devils. Mwah! Why is no one streaming? Da 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 da. No one I know is streaming. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. No one I know is fucking streaming. Why am I the only man streaming on a fucking Friday night? Da 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 da. Boop. Mwah.